What makes a good pool guy or a pool service, okay? Um, a lot of new homeowners or even homeowners that have had pools for a long time, always, my guy shows up 10, 15 minutes a week, he's in, he's out, okay? So I'm gonna touch a little bit on what makes a good pool guy, and what you should expect, what you should get for your service, okay? So the pool guy, let's see. So what I do, I always tell homeowners a swimming pool should take you 15, 20 minutes a week to clean. And that's saying that you're staying on top of it. You're going out once a week. If you watched the previous video, I tell you to make sure you do it once a week, same day, same time, so you're consistent. If you are doing that and your equipment is right, you have a cleaner, automatic cleaner in the pool, your pool should be a piece of cake, okay? But if you're someone that's too busy to go out and check on the pool once a week, or you forget about the pool come November, December, get a pool guy. It's a lot easier for you, a lot less stress, and a lot less expensive for you to maintain it. Or for the pool guy to maintain it, okay? So, because with you forgetting and letting the pool go for a few weeks, especially in the summer months, it can cost a lot to get it cleaned up and back online. So, with that said, you're better off hiring a pool guy. Now, what to expect from a pool guy? So, a pool guy should come by once a week. They should have a set date that they come by, and when they come by, they should test the water, brush the pool, net the pool, check all the baskets, check the equipment, make sure that nothing's leaking, everything's working the way it should, check the pressure gauge, make sure the gauge is good, the pressure filter does not need to be cleaned, or any of that, okay? So, test the water, brush the pool, net the pool, clean the baskets, check the equipment, and then obviously adding the necessary chemicals for the week. Now, keep in mind, by the time your pool guy gets there for the week, your chemicals are gonna be on the lower end or off. And that's normal, right? Because the guy's coming by to make the adjustments and make you good for another 5 to 6 days, okay? Now, if you have a pool guy that shows up and walks up to the pool and take their test solution that they test the water with and just drops it in the pool, right there is where you need to say to the guy, thank you for your service, we no longer need your service, okay? That's not the way it should be done. And the reason I say that is because if somebody's doing that, right there, they're not testing the water. And when you think about it, for a swimming pool, testing the water is key for the industry. That's our main thing, right? So if you just show up and you drop, oh, looks good, dump a tablet or two and leave, that's not somebody that you want maintaining your pool, okay? You want somebody that's gonna take the time, show up, test the water properly, okay? Brush the pool, net it, brush the steps, clean the baskets, maybe a little bit of the tile, and so on, okay? And again, if it's done right, lots of leaves and things like that blowing in the pool. So those times are where your pool guy is going to have to spend an hour or longer to clean up the pool. Now, the thing, because obviously there's things leaking, you have algae in the pool, he's only there 10 minutes, he's not doing what he needs to. So you need to get rid of him. There are tons and tons of pool guys out there that's looking for new pools to maintain. The other thing, guys, this is important. It's what you are paying your pool guy. There are guys out there that will charge you, say $65 a month, okay? And then there's guys out there that'll charge you $150 a month, okay? That's probably more on the extreme, but anyway, if you get a guy for $65, that saying, you get what you pay for, is true. That guy is not going to care much about your pool, especially today where chemicals and everything has gotten so expensive, okay? If you break it down and you go $65, that guy has to show up 4 times a month, chemical, gas, everything, it's not worth it, okay? It's not worth it for you and for him. Pay the right amount of money, hire the right guy so you know the pool is being done properly. Because what happens, you will not see the damages right away. You will see it 2, 3, 4 years down the road, okay? And it can cost you thousands of dollars, all because you wanted to save 5 or 10 bucks a month, okay? Pool guys do work very hard. It's a tiring industry, like any labor industry out there, so you have to take care of these guys. If you take care of them, they will do a great job on your pool, okay? They will make sure the pool stays blue and sparkling, and that's what you want. You want to be able to just jump in the pool and enjoy it, and that's it, okay? If you have a pool guy. Now, that pool guy, what's typically included in the service? So you will have guys that will include tablets, chlorine tablets, and acid, and maybe some diatomaceous earth, which is the DE powder, right? You will get guys that will include those 3 products standard, okay? And then everything else, as far as like algicides and shock and things like that, phosphate remover would be an extra cost, okay? Because those are expensive chemicals. So it's a lot. Okay, so those 3 chems are normally what's included, right? And then you have your filter, which should be cleaned at least 3 times a year, okay? And that should be an extra charge on top of what they are charging you monthly. It goes anywhere, it depends where you are in the country, it goes anywhere from like 75 bucks to $120 to clean the filter. That is something that you can learn to do. If you don't want to be bothered, have the guy do it, because cleaning the filter is super, super important for the pool. The cleaner the filter is and better the chemical is, better circulation you will get, and then that means because the water is circulating better, the chemicals will go a longer way, okay? So you won't have to spend that extra money on algicides and things like that, okay? So when you try to save on one part of it, the other part will get you. So if you have a pool guy, have the guy clean the filter, you know, so they're doing things right and you're not getting frustrated. The other thing I see all the time is that homeowners, you know, you're there watching the guy when he shows up and cleans the pool and blah, 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 and then he runs out. You know, if the guy's there cleaning the pool, go out and talk to him, see how he's doing, maybe offer him some water. The nicer you are to the guy, the better job he's going to do. But not only that, he's going to care more about your pool, and he's going to care more about the person, which in the long end, he's going to take care of your product, right? Is what you want. 26 years in this business, and I've seen it all, guys. I've seen a lot of it. But, you know, don't stand at the window watching the guy and he knows you're watching him. It creates this very uncomfortableness with your guy. You know, you hired him to clean your pool, and now you're secretly watching him instead of communicating with him, and then he's not doing this, and then you start complaining, and then you fire him. And then before you know it, you have 5 or 6 pool guys that you've hired in the last 2 years. The problem with that is that every time you get a new guy, there's going to be something that needs fixing, something that needs to be done, or whatever it is, because everybody does it a little bit different, okay? There are industry rules and policies that we have to go by, but still it means everybody does things different. So the secret really is communicate with your pool guy. Let him know what you're not happy with so he can work on it, okay? The best thing when you hire someone, ask what's included, when do they come, how long do they spend, things like that if you want to know. This way you get everything up front and there's no surprises. Oh, guy's only here 5 minutes. Well, you know, when you're doing quite a bit of pools and the pool is sparkling and clean, if the guy's doing his job right, that's good. Especially a residential pool that's very small, okay? So, hiring a pool guy, right? Ask the questions, how often, what's included, you know, when a Santa Ana comes, what needs to be done, how often do you clean the filter, how much is the filter clean, things like that. We do not do weekly service anymore for one reason, and that reason is the way I do things. I like to do the extra step. So it's always been really hard for me to find guys to do the quality work that I want or whatever it is. So I stopped doing or offering that kind of service, and what I do now, I actually will teach you how to take care of your pool because it's that easy, okay?